Thus saith the Lord God. Unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. Seen a man rise from the dust, shit glorious in my sight. Never yield, I'm indebted to that old Lord Christ. Can't let them colors fly, only blood will suffice. Tried to vibe my brethren, I'ma put it in his light. Is you gonna endure? Damn right, I need that white gold with them stones. Look like Brotherhood and I.S.U.P.K. The time will tell when the bones are healed and we live again.
This shit right here for the cold-blooded killers and the gangsters vibe. But the hoes love it, break it for a $5 T. Spend a whole 100, no stunting. This is for the niggas that need more money. I done stopped the rebel from putting several in the casket. He throwing everybody involved if I ask it. So don't make me get a word. I'm scared of what he might do. Don't make me build a nerve. Sound of your alarm feel like it's the beginning of the purge. Look, it's like I'm all out of options. Hard being a killer with a conscience. Ginger ale and ice with tequila talking nonsense. Cause beef ain't really no beef. Till there's no more sleep, do a drill, we do a drill. Ours Mozambique, 2 to the body, 1 to the head, fuck it, on repeat. 1 west, you know them cult leaders around the street.
Seen a man rise from the dust, shit glorious in my sight. Never yield, I'm indebted to that old Lord Christ. Can't let them colors fly, only blood will suffice. Tried to vibe my brethren, I'ma put it in his light. Is you gonna endure? Damn right, I need that white gold with them stones. Look like Brotherhood and I.S.U.P.K. The time will tell when the bones are healed and we live again. Life change with the seasons, all praise to the author. I got a limited power, war with me, why bother? I know Mr. Mayor in Chicago. Play, I drop shit like a toddler. Make that Glock speak like Tommy, leave him cold, call me Martin. I done seen Benjamin turn many men into monsters. Lay that lamb down, I feel like Benjamin Barker. Lord, I pray salvation sweet like peach cobbler. Right now I need a bankroll, thick like Miss Parker. As I enter the darkness, the truth the only way. Death a slim chance, but it hit like Cody Ray. Heard that demon on my shoulder and I told him not today. So I try to stay focused, I ain't even boasting. Cause all that ghost shit hypnosis. And you ain't gotta talk shit when everybody know it. You ain't even riding or you talking, yeah, the bus boys are poets. It's a thin line between love and hate, that's why I got involved. Just pick this bad bitch up like Roddy Smalls. Threw that burden on my shoulder like Samoa Ross. Shit, I obeyed the orders, that's why I overcame it all. Seen a man rise from the dust, shit glorious in my sight. Never yield, I'm indebted to that old Lord Christ. Can't let them colors fly, only blood will suffice. Tried to vibe my brethren, I'ma put it in his light. Is you gonna endure? Damn right, I need that white gold with them stones. Look like Brotherhood and I.S.U.P.K. The time will tell when the bones are healed and we live again.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. Already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did, it really go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like Pad Poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze, I'm Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's by any means. A little nigga, this that cold need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the build, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get limp. U.P.K bad man, I pin to your flit. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's one West practical, gladiator, maximal. Creep on them slow, but they Glock 5 rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no cow, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Turn me up a little bit. Gonna make them feel it. Make 144 the rebel, nigga. Look. The key to survival is formality. And I ain't worried about my rivals, they just casualties. I bring his heart on the planet like Applebee's. Let him lose control, I bet his soul lose gravity. A beast, blood in my teeth, I got them all beat. Circulate that paper with my niggas like Black Wall Street. You know revenge, my love. Yeah. 2 twin Glocks and send your ass to sandstone like the I.S.U.P.K brothers. Better take deep cover. I make them clap back and forth like 2 wives that despise each other. Shit, get into that bag, got the refrigerator full of color. Hey, this that gun smoking gold butter. Handing these little things to my Lord, get a look to kill. I need a bad bitch that look Brazilian. If real recognize real, I should look familiar. Fire in my back in the lobby, I burn down the building. Back on that ass, in case these niggas need proof, they on my sons. I took them all to preschool. He and his feelings better be cool, cause I chew that beef up, show my tongue now it's seafood. I brought that all to your burial, I'm the pallbearer. This my shit, I sit in the throne like a lawn chair. All fair, warfare. Shit, Diamondback AR, work that bitch like a guitar player. Turn down, you fucking with home, huh? Fucking with home, Tony motherfucker. They tell them niggas turn down. Tony boys, hold on, you play with them. West Coast lead the shit, you better tell them niggas turn down. Ain't it beautiful up on that fire as usual? Hey, look, hey, tell them niggas turn down. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead. If it ain't that serious, why you hysterical? I survived when niggas died, it's a miracle. Took a loss, but payback's a bitch. She the love of my life, I make her sing like Erica. These niggas weak on the frail side, I leave them wetter than a whale ride. U.P.K Hellboy, bring the hellfire. If I can't get a piece of heaven, I'm on hell's side. And in the end, I'll be undefeated, Lord, I promise. Shit, I bleed for the creed like Adonis. Cowards don't get acknowledged. You break the oath, boy, you know the price. We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life. I get what he want. Better chill, chimp. Run this shit like Forrest Gump. Cause you think I'm playing. Glock with me, that's my Jenny. No leg, yeah. 17 round roll on you like Lieutenant Dan. Turn down. Tony motherfucker. They tell them niggas turn down. I got glory coming. You think I did all this shit for nothing? You better tell them niggas turn down. Coward ass motherfucker. Hey, look, hey, tell them niggas turn down. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go
Lock it, y'all.
You got one with this one, Melody?
Middle finger to the world, screaming we the ones. Just give me the mission, watch I get it done. She say I'm on her mind, she want me on her tongue. She know I'm in a cult, she still gon' give me some. Yeah, I can take a loss, but I ain't taking none. They say it's real smoke, well I got plenty guns. I had to shake them off, who them hating ones. Ain't getting nothing up, nigga, watch I get it done. The truth hurt, I know it's hard to deal with. Bitch took all my emotions, I can't feel shit. You see them soldiers, they the ones I'm in the field with. I bought that black with a suppressor and a kill switch. Feel me burn, baby, burn, let's fuck the world up. I had to get it done, cause they ain't real enough. Red letter, fresh nigga, make this shit look easy. Told my mama I'ma die like this, please believe me. The real nigga.
It's like y'all. Can y'all hear me? I get one in the chat. It's like they can't hear. You mind checking the live for me? In fact, you mind moving this camera just a little bit. Slide it over to the left. To the left. Yeah. You good. Just yeah, pick it up and slide it over. Yeah, just like that. All right.
Like this?
Yep, right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I need the banner in the back.
Yeah.
Yep, right there. That's good. What's on Christ? Testing. This mic is not loud enough. Nah, this one will do. You check the live for me. Pick up the mic right here. Take that one.
Mic check. Salakia.
So look at y'all for the delay. Had technical difficulties with this computer, but as you can see, it's the web now. We got it up and running. Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabbarakatah to all the brothers. Shalom Yahweh Shemaratah Bashim Yahweh Shah to all the sisters, right? Rocking out on a Tuesday night for your Brotherhood class. It's a priest and officer of 50 Nadiyab. All right. Good. Most High in Christ. All right. And with that, right, we be getting, like as I said, into the Brotherhood, right? What is Brotherhood? How do we, experience that today? How do we express that to one another, right? And if you didn't know, Brotherhood and Sisterhood is synonymous with each other, right? It means the same thing. So if you wouldn't do it to your brother, well, that should automatically tell you shouldn't do it to your sister, right? And with that, we're gonna get the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 20, right? As I said, Brotherhood and Sisterhood is the same, right? They mean the same thing. You can't do one without the other. Like they coexist to just as with nature, right? You got the rhino, right? They get a womb.
1 John 4:20.
Yeah, 1 John 4:20.
Kawakan.
No, you two, give me 1 second. Just as I was saying, like they coexist with one another. Just like the rhino and the bird, when the rhino has a wound or a hippo has a wound, the bird comes and it eats the dead flesh off of the hippo. They have a synonymous relationship with one another. The hippo is having its wound cleaned, and the bird is being fed. Right? Read.
Kawakan. 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love God.
If a man say what?
If a man say, I love God.
Uh-huh.
And hateth his brother.
Right. So if a man say, I love God, right? Your brother, your sister, your mother, your cousin, your uncle, your brother, grandma, nephew, them. Everybody say they love God, right? Everybody say, oh, I love God. I pray to God all the time. Me and Lord have a relationship together. I got a personal relationship with the Lord, right? Me and him, I'm always talking to the Lord every time I have an issue, right? But hate if his brother, right? Read on.
Kawakan. He is a liar.
He's a what?
He is a liar.
He is a liar. What? How is he a liar? Somebody explain that to me. Anybody in the comments want to explain what does that mean? If a man say he loves God but hateth his brother, he is a liar.
He's a liar.
Right? What that saying is that you can't say that you love the Lord, but you hate your brother. Right? Because the Lord gave you a commandment to love your brother, to love thy neighbor as thyself. So if the Lord gave you a commandment, but you hate your brother, that means that you hate the Lord, because the Lord gave you a rule, a commandment to follow, an order to follow, and you disobey the order. So that shows that, Lord, that you don't love him, right? How can the Lord expect you to do something for him, but you can't do it for the next brother? You can't help your sister out. Well, how is that going to work? Read on.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he has seen, how can he love Yahweh, Salakia, whom he have not seen?
Right. So if the Lord was standing right in front of you today, the Lord would be your brother, but you would treat him like you hate him. Right? And he said, if he hate his brother, that means how can you love the next brother that's hungry? You say you don't love him. You don't love the homeless. I.U.I.C. Don't love the homeless. You fake Israelites. Don't love the homeless, man. Y'all not doing nothing for them. You hate your brother. You left Commander General Yohana by himself. You hate your brother. Right? You started a fake Israelite group in these Christian churches. Y'all don't love y'all brother. Why? Why do y'all not love y'all brother? Why is it so hard for you to understand that there's only one truth in this earth? And that's the I.S.U.P.K. We've been teaching this since 1969. The commandments of this Bible has been taught since 1969, and we're the only authorized school to teach it. Anybody else is trying to get up in the kingdom through another way, and that's called a thief, right? You can't love your brother if you're trying to steal something from Salakia. Salakia. Read on. No, you too out.
Salakia. And his commandments of 1 John 4:21. And his commandment, and this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God loveth his brother also.
Right. So if you love God, you have to love your brother. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're synonymous with each other. Yeah, go ahead.
1 John 3:15. Whosoever hateth his brother. Salakia.
You too up. You too up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it back up. But read that one more time for me. Verse 21, 4 and 21.
Kawakan. 1 John 4:21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God loveth his brother also.
So as I said, man, if you love your brother, then you have to, if you love God, Salakia, then you have to love your brother. There's no difference in between the two. One, I mean, there is a major difference. The Lord gave you a commandment to do it. So yeah, you got to do it. If you love the Lord, and if you love your brother, you're going to make sure that he is not following any other doctrine, or, putting himself in a hole, or having himself being defiled by this world. Right? Those are the things that we have to understand. If we love one another, if we love the Lord, then we all, brothers and sisters, should be looking after one another, right? And that's a commandment, like I said, right? So, like, you give me matter of fact, read that from the top one more time, verse 20. I missed a few things.
1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother,
right,
he is a liar.
He is a liar. I mean, he don't got the truth, man. He don't know this truth. He don't know this Bible, man. You can't say you love God but hate your brother, because you're gonna be a liar. You're gonna be a liar in that day. What does that look like, man? I can't say I love my brother and I know that he eats shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster when I know he can potentially die from it. Well, he is going to die from it. This I know for a fact. Why? Because science even proves it. But I don't need science to tell me not to eat it, because the Lord told me not to do it. The Lord told me not to do certain things because it was a commandment. Now, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the ones that's leading in high blood pressure, gout, diabetes. Those are the things that we lead in because the Lord told us not to do it, and he's punishing us for doing so. Right? Read on.
Kawakam. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen.
Right. So you love the brother. You can't even love the brother that's in front of you. So what makes you think that you can love the Lord, the one, that you say you love, right? You can't see him, but you love him. You haven't done anything for him, but you love him, right? Read on.
Kawakam. Can he love God whom he hath not seen?
How can he love God whom he have not seen? You know what that means? Like, you can't see the Lord. The Lord is not standing directly in front of you, but he is in his Bible. He's not standing directly in front of you, but you say he is in your mind. He in your heart, which is the mind, not the organ that's pumping blood through your body. You say all of these things, but you hate your brother. You cannot love the Lord and hate your brother, because it's a sin. It's a sin to not love your brother, to not love your neighbor as thyself. That's a commandment in the Bible, right? If you could you give me the book of Matthew, chapter 1 verse 21? I meant Salakia, chapter 5 and 22. Salakia.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 22. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother,
right,
without a cause,
whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause. Somebody break that down for me. Shalom, sis. Oh, Salaki, we got some people in the chat. We got Trooper Quiet Bar checking in. Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatha. We got Sister Patricia checking in from Durham also. Shalom Yahweh Shemalatha Bashem Yahweh Shah. Right? Read on. Salaki.
Kawakam. Shall be. Salaki, I'll start over.
Yeah.
Salaki, Matthew 5 verse 22. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause.
Whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause. What does that look like? How does that sound? Somebody break that down for me. What does that look like in today's time?
Like a petty difference. Petty differences.
Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that answer. A petty difference between one another, right?
Yeah. Who's the better basketball team?
Right.
Little. You know what I'm saying?
Some people hate each other just because of the way that they look.
Right.
Some of our brothers and sisters hate the fact that somebody just got a better pair of shoes than them. Their hair look better, right? This brother always got something new. You always got something to nitpick with this brother about. That's like you just looking for something to hate. Like you just a terrible person if you just hate your brother for no reason. Like, that's not a reason to hate your brother.
Right.
It's not a reason to hate your brother ever when it comes to petty things. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you can't say you're a good person, but yet you hate your brother for nothing, for the littlest things. Like I said, having better things than you that you can go out and get yourself. And if not possible, you just might have to deal with it. You don't like the brother because he got a better pair of shoes than you. He make more money than you. He drive a better car than you. What gives you the right to hate a brother because he has something that that you want? Nothing gives you the right to hate your brother. Read on.
Shall be in danger of the judgment.
Shall be in danger of the judgment, man. What is that? What does that sound like? Shall be in danger of the judgment. What judgment is talking? What type of judgment is being talked about here? Right, judgment from the Lord, punishment. Right, something that's sent from the Lord to judge you because you decided to go against the Lord, and you want to do what you want to do. You don't want to listen. We're hard, as the Bible says, we're hard-headed and stiff-necked, man. It's hard for us to listen to anything. We say all the time, we got a mind of our own. Do what we want to do. I'm gonna do whatever makes me feel good. That's selfish, man. You like, how is that selfish? Yeah, it's good to take care of yourself, but it's a bad thing when it's, if affecting others. If it affects a brother because you decide to, you just decide to go rob people. I mean, you want to go take things that don't belong to you. It's going to be an inconvenience into the next brother. You do it. It makes you feel good that I got this money. I came up, but the next brother is going through the same thing, and you taking from him when he trying to feed his family, and then he turns around and take from you. Oh, Salaki, we got the Adawan in the chat. Also a 5,000 rock. Shalom Yahaba Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah.
Most High Christ.
Right? As I said, man, you looking at the next brother as a come up, but he probably looking at you as the same way. Y'all going through the same issues, the same pain, wondering why we keep doing it to each other. You're probably not thinking about that at the moment, but sometimes we go through things just to see from another perspective that this is not the right way that we should be doing. This is not the right thing I should be teaching my children or my nephews. I should be teaching them how to, make something of themselves in the world, and instead of being like the old person that I am, teaching them how to, rob, sell drugs, unalive their brothers or sisters, right? Selling their sisters out for whores. Those are the things that's not being taught in our communities, right? We see those things in the music, right? In our communities. Sometimes that's a daily life skill that our people are learning. And it's truly it's an inconvenience, man. It's a sad thing that we have to live in these type of times when the Bible says not to do it. The Bible says, Salagia, it says, right? I'm gonna read it for you. This book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment, right? Like I said, man, you teaching these children these certain things, and then he grows up hating his brother. And you're like, wow, what did I do for my son to turn out this way? Why is he's worse than I was? You taught him how to hate his brother for any and everything. If he don't got it, he gonna go and take it from his brother. That's called hating. To hate, action. Hate takes an action, right? Read on. Oh, so Salaki, and the judgment is a punishment from the Lord. So whatever the Lord sent after you, it's a judgment, right? The Lord is giving you a punishment. He might send you to jail. You may need to sit down because the Lord sent a judgment after you. Sometimes the Lord will send, cruel messenger. Somebody come knock on the door. The Lord might come knock on your door. That'd be a terrible sight to see. The best thing to do is to follow after these laws and commandments and learn how to love your brothers and sisters. Right? Read on.
Kawakan. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah.
Right, Rakah. It's name Rakah, man. Ain't Rakah. Yeah.
Salakia. I had Rakah, Strong's 4469, empty, foolish,
right,
of Chaldee origin.
Right. Man, this brother is worthless, man. He is terrible. He a fool. He ain't worth he ain't worth sugar honey iced tea, man. He ain't worth nothing. How can we say those things? And sometimes that brother might be looking at you the same way. He not nothing. He ain't nothing compared to me. I'm this and I'm that. You blowing it. Look, man. Pride is coming before destruction. Pride cometh before destruction.
That's right.
When pride comes, then you know that you are in the wrong spirit, man. The Lord might come and touch you today or tomorrow or years from now. You don't know when or how the Lord is going to knock on your door. Make your election sure so that you are prepared by getting into these classes, man, learning who you are, learning that brotherhood and sisterhood is synonymous with each other, right? It's like, read that again. And whosoever shall say,
to his brother Rakah,
right,
shall be in danger of the council.
Shall be in danger of the council, man. And here we have councils. And we have an issue with a brother, man. And we try to go to the brother. He ain't trying to hear nothing that I gotta say. Then we take it to counsel. If I go to my brother and he hear what I have to say against him, and he's like, "Oh, Salakia, my bad," which Salakia means pardon me, or like the brother he's sincere. He heard what I had to say, so I gained my brother. Right? Read on.
Kawakan. But whosoever shall say, "Thou fool,"
man, recall, man, I ain't trying to hear that, brother. I ain't trying to hear nothing he gotta say. I don't want to hear it. Read on.
Shall be in danger of hellfire.
Shall be in danger of the punishment from the Lord, man. Right? You know what that looks like? Hellfire. That sound like that hurts. Pain. When the Lord get up on you, man, ain't nobody can deliver you out of his hands, man, but the Lord. If the Lord decide to let you go, then he gonna let you go. If the Lord decides you to hold you, just let you, allow you to sit in his hands. You are at the Lord's expense. We're all at the Lord's expense. Make sure you are in the right position to say you can help a brother, man. You can help a brother by not being angry with him for no reason. Right? There's no reason for you to be angry with your brother, or you can just go there. Hey, how you get that? How you get this? Can you teach me how to do these things? Can you put me in the line of work? Or maybe teach me certain things that I need to know in order to have the things that you have. It's not hard to ask for certain things, man. It's not hard. People make it harder than what it gotta be when it's just a simple question, man. We get mad with each other for simple things. Over the materialistic things that don't, it's gonna be worth nothing in a week. It's gonna be gone in a week. It happens all the time, man. In our communities, we robbing each other just to do it next week. We killing each other just to do it tomorrow. Selling our sisters out for whores and any and everything just to do the same thing tomorrow, man. When is the cycle gonna stop? When they come into this class, when they come into these classes, then we can start to actually help one another. We can actually start to do something for one another instead of harming one another. Instead of throwing each other off a bridge, man, running each other over like this. And I'm not talking about physical, man. Some things are spiritual, right? What I mean by running each other over, I mean in talking down on a brother or a sister because you just don't like them, or you just got like I said, you got a problem with the brother or sister for no reason, so you just want to talk about them. You just want to do any and everything in your power to make this person look like a piece of crap. That's unlawful, man. That's the wrong thing to do. That's not the right spirit to be in when it comes to your brother or your sister. Right?
Right.
Can I get the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 21? Oh, no, Salakia. Hold on. Salakia. Yeah, verse 21 and 22.
Kawakan. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 21. Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, how shall my brother sin against me?
Right. Peter came and asked Christ a question, man. Read it again from the top.
Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me?
Right. How often shall my brother sin against me? Like Peter is coming to Christ and asking him a serious question. If a brother is sinning against me, how many times should I forgive him? Should I forgive him once because he took something from me? Should I forgive him twice because he looking at me a certain type of way and he not saying nothing? The brother nitpicking with me. He put obstacles in my way just for me to stumble. Right? Read on.
Kawakan. And I forgive him.
Right. How many times should I forgive this man for doing things to me? Like this brother's an inconvenience in my life. How many times should I forgive him? Right? Read on.
Till 7 times.
Till 7 times. Should I only forgive him 7 times or several times? I mean, more than 3 times. Right? Should I only forgive him this many times? Read on.
Yahweh saith unto him,
Uh-huh.
I say not unto thee until 7 times.
Right. I ain't gonna say to you 7 times. Don't forgive him 7 times, right? You ain't even gotta do all that. Read.
But until 70 times 7.
But forgive your brother 70 times 7. You can do the math on it. But this is simply saying forgive your brother no matter what's going on, man. Even if you forgive your brother 70 times 7, what's that number? 144? Salakia. It don't really matter. That's the whole point. That's the point of the precept. It does not matter how many times. Forgive your brother. It's 490 times. Right? 40, I mean, what, 70 times 7, right? Right. Forgive your brother continuously, nonstop. Forgive him. Even if he's wronging you, forgive him. If you really love your brother, you'll take him to counsel if it's really that big of a deal. You'll try any and everything to help your brother. Problem is, right? Those are the things that we have to deal with and understand in America, in our neighborhoods, in the ghettos, in the barrios, in the projects, man. Those are the things that we actually need help with because we're not receiving that from the Christian church. Big Mama's not teaching that in the household on Sunday dinner. Right? Your mama not teaching that. She still hate her sister and her brother for something they done what happened when they was children. Because they was kids together. My brother and my sister used to pick with me all the time. I forgave him for it. It shouldn't be hard for you to do it. Now there are certain things, certain extensions. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't forgive him for it, but you should get counsel depending on the situation. Learn how to deal with it. Learn how to forgive your brother. Right? Those are the things that plague us, right? In our households, in the churches. Oh, and like I said, the Christian church is not teaching that, man. The Christian church will tell you they love God and they love everybody in the congregation. But if you're not paying your tithes, they're going to bring you to the back room and make sure that you pay. All right, I seen the video. There's a video a long time ago. It could have been a skit, but it looked real to me. Matter of fact, it is real. I'm going to give this example, but I will give another one that happened recently. As I said, man, the Christian church say that they love everybody. They love everybody in the congregation, right? And that God love everybody and that the laws are done away with except for tithes. So when that tithe bucket coming around, make sure you put some money in it. They're going to pass the bucket around 3-4 times to make sure they get their money, man. That's what they're going to do. They're going to pass that bucket around 6 times. And if it ain't the right amount that they looking for, here they go. I know y'all got some money. I don't care if it's McDonald's money. And I done heard it. I done heard it for myself. I'm a child. And they like, I don't care if it's McDonald's money. If it's Happy Meal money, I want it. Right. They want that money, man. And they gonna make sure they get it. The Christian church is a terrible place to be in.
That's right.
The Christian church is like a prison cell for us, man. It's like crack. You know, it's like crack in the 80s, but it's still here in 2025. And crack is too, by the way. Salakia. But man, like I said, man, Marvin Sapp did the same thing. Marvin Sapp locked the doors on people and made them pay $40,000 for a ransom. That was a ransom, man. He made them people pay $40,000. Lock the doors, man. Lock the doors. That's crazy. That is insane. You still in the Christian church to this day? Yeesh. Let me get the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 40. And Salakia again, y'all. We started a little late, had a little technical difficulties with the computer. But as you can see, as I said, we got it up and running, man. We good to go. All right, you can read it when you got it.
Most High in Christ. Matthew 25, verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren.
Right. If you've done it to one of the least of my brethren, what is the least of us? What is the least of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? What does that look like?
Homeless.
The homeless, right?
The
poor, the ones that need clothes and food.
I will come.
Right? The ones that strung out on drugs.
Right.
Right? To the least of my brethren. Right, read on.
Ye have done it unto me.
If you've kicked, punched, abused, sold drugs, starved. I seen one video where he sprayed a homeless man with a hose in the cold. This homeless man is outside in the cold, and they sprayed him down with water. Right? You've done it unto Christ, man. If you would sell drugs to your brother, you'll sell drugs to Christ if he was right in front of you. Right? If you'll kick and beat on a person that you don't know, you do the same thing to Christ because you don't know what Christ look like. Christ could be looking directly in your face. Let me, put it into perspective, right? Christ didn't have a place to lay. He said himself that birds have nests and foxes have holes, but the Son of Man, he don't have nowhere to rest, man. Of course, I'm paraphrasing. So if Christ was a homeless man and he, decided to go lay his head somewhere, here you come. I'm going to beat up this homeless guy. I'm going to kick and punch on this homeless man because I'm a terrible person. You would do it to Christ. If you wouldn't do it to a family member that you know, why do it to a random person? This random person could be on their last straw. And here you go. Here you come being I don't know. I can't say certain words on here. An infidel. I guess I don't know if I'm using that correctly. You just being a menace, man. You terrorizing people. Those are the things that plague our neighborhood because we don't know how to treat one another, man. So if you've done it into one of the least, even the babies, down to the children, man. These abortion clinics. I just seen recently a mother is arguing with her baby's father. Of course, we don't do that in here in the I.S.U.P.K. We teach black men and women how to stick together and raise a family the correct way. We advise all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to stay together, right? And raise your children up the proper way because it's not being taught in the world. But back to what I was saying, a mother beat her child. Like she called the baby's father and proceeded to yell and scream while he's on the phone. This baby is sitting in feces and pee, screaming, snot coming out her nose. This baby is is an infant, 6 months, 5 months old. This is a baby. Listen, those are the things that happen in our communities. Those are the things that we need to get together, man.
Right.
That's not brotherhood. That's not sisterhood, man. If I can hear stories about us online and in in real life time that I see when I go to camp, or that I see on a daily basis on the internet, or just walking around in the city, in the world, here in America, that shows that we need Christ, man. We need this Bible. We need the I.S.U.P.K in our neighborhoods.
That's right.
Those are the things that we need. We don't need every drug dealer, a bunch of gangs in our neighborhood, because they not. And the brothers and sisters that do join gangs, they're looking for help, man. That's actually a cry for help. They looking for somebody that's gonna feed them when they don't have what they need.
That's right.
They looking for somebody that's gonna ride with them when they have an alt with the brother to go and fix it. Those are the things that they looking for. Those are the issues that we need help with. That brotherhood and sisterhood is it's extinct in the world, unless it's in a gang. Unless you scratch my back and I scratch yours. That's the only way it's gonna happen. Right? Can I get the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 31?
Kawakan. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you.
So the same way that you wish men would do to you, right? You want somebody to take care of you. You want somebody to look at you and not pick on you. You don't want somebody to kick you when you down, right? Read on.
Do ye also to them likewise.
Do what?
Do ye also to them likewise.
Right. So if you don't want nobody to beat on you and kick on you and spit on you and abuse you and hurt you while you down, while you don't got the things that you need.
Right.
Right. While you in your house sleeping, somebody kick your door, why go kick the next person's door? You don't want nobody to unalive your brother, sister, cousin, your family members. Why go and unalive theirs? Right? If you don't want nobody to rob you, why go rob them? What goes around comes around, and sometimes that be the Lord knocking on your door. Right? Read that from the top one more time.
Luke chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you.
So the same way that you wish, the same way that you think men should treat you,
do ye also to them likewise.
Do the same thing unto them. So if you feel like you should be treated a certain type of way, then treat that person or anybody that you run into the same way that you wish to be treated, with respect, man. Right? Let me get the book of Mark, chapter 6, Salakia. Book of Mark, chapter 12 and 31. I'm in the wrong book.
Kawakan. This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 31. And the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt do what?
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, man. You shall treat the next neighbor, that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. It's like a Native indigenous person, because Indian means savage. First Nation people. You should treat them, the brother that's going through the same pain as you, the ones that's in your neighborhoods experiencing the same experience that you had as a child or as an adult. You shouldn't want the same for them. Right? You shouldn't want to beat on your sister or your brother. If you don't want nobody to beat on you, oops, like you. I don't know if I can say that. You shouldn't be throwing lead at your brother or your sister if you don't want nobody to throw lead at you, man.
Right.
Love your neighbor as thy love thyself. If you not smoking crack, don't teach your brother and your sister how to do it, man. Don't be selling it in the neighborhoods if you don't want them to be on it. And that comes with this work, man. Here in the I.S.U.P.K, we're taught how to raise one another, how to teach one another. Those are the things that we need to understand that is crucial in our neighborhoods. Right? Salakia. We get the book of John. Oh, Salakia. Hold on. Book of John, chapter 13, verse 34.
Khan.
All right, you can read it when you got it.
Khan. This is the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another.
That you do what?
That ye love one another.
That you hate one another.
That ye love one another.
That you love one another. And what is that? What is love? What does love look like?
Salaki, keeping the commandments.
That is true, but give me another example of what love is.
Treating your brother like you would treat yourself.
Yeah, give me one more. Give me one more. Maybe you can get it.
Forgiving your brother for his faults.
That is definitely a definition of love. Forgiving your brother of his faults, right? Of the trespasses that he commit against you, the wrongdoings that we, definitely the things that we go through, the hurts and the issues that are being plagued in our neighborhood. We don't know how to deal with, man. The Lord said, "You shall love one another." So, like it. Read it from the top.
John chapter 13, verse 34.
Uh-huh.
A new commandment I give unto you,
right?
That ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
That ye also love one another, man. This is a commandment from Christ. Christ said, "A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you." What does it look like when Christ loves you? Christ put his life on the line for a bunch of niggas that is going to turn him away, man.
Right.
For a bunch of Negroes, right? For a people that cannot be convinced. You know what that look like? I can't go into the Christian church and raise my hand. Hey, Mr. Pastor, Miss or whatever they got going on in there, right? And say, "Hey, I got a question. Do you know the color of Christ?"
Right.
You know what they're gonna say? Color don't matter, man. It's about what's in your heart. It matters what's in your heart. That's the only thing that matters. Do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe Jesus with all your heart and all your might and strength? No, they don't, man. They don't. Because Christ would have told you, he black. If you seen the Father, Christ said, if you seen me, then you seen the Father, man. You know what that means? You know what that means? That the Most High is black because Christ is black, man.
That's right.
And I can prove it. I can prove that the Most High is black. He got woolly hair too and a body.
That's right.
And brown. Black. Like niggas today.
Most High,
right? Christ was a soul. So I keep saying, Negroes. I gotta say certain words up here. I gotta watch my language. Christ was a Negro, man, from the tribe of Judah. He was black with woolly hair. Next time I come to class, next time I teach, I'm gonna have my afro out. So y'all, I'm gonna show y'all what type of Christ what type of hair Christ had, man. I'm gonna show you that his hair was woolly just like mine.
That's right.
If you look up wool, wool comes from a sheep, right? If I say, damn, his hair is nappy, man. That's that wool, that pure wool. If I take a pick right to a sheep and I try to pick his hair, I might damn near break the damn pick. I might break the pick. Am I saying Christ's hair was nappy? Yes, I'm saying his hair was nappy.
That's right.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Am I saying it was like the sheep? Yes. His hair looks like wool. So if I'm telling you something look like wool, it gotta have the texture like it. Like the pure wool. What is pure wool? Right? It comes directly from the sheep. It's nappy hair. So the same way Christ gave you the truth, give your brother the truth, man. Tell your sister the truth. Stop lying to everybody. You can be a liar forever, or you gonna start telling the truth, man. Read on. No, you too up. No, read 34 again. So like
it. First, John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, and that ye also love one another.
In the same way Christ loved you, man, love your brother the same way. Man, learn how to talk to one another. Learn how to treat one another. Because if you don't, Christ, the Lord might come knock on your door, man. Lord might come get you. He might come talk to you for a second. Might sit you down for a little while. And I ain't talking about me. It could be spiritual. It could be physical sometimes. The Lord got many ways of dealing with a brother or a sister. Right? Can I get the book of John, chapter 15, verse 12?
Kawakan. This is the book of John, chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another, as I have loved you. Mm-hmm. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man.
Salakia. Read that from the top.
Salakia. This is John, chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another.
That ye love one another. The Lord is commanding you to love one another, man. We got to go out on the street corners of Durham, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Charlotte, all over North Carolina and everywhere in America to teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that they should love one another. And it's a commandment from God.
That's right.
The Lord commanded us. He gave us an order to love one another, right? Salakia. To love one another as he loved us, man. As it said in 13. And it's here repeating itself, man. Saying, as I have loved you, in the same way Christ loved you, in the same way he gave up his life, right? The same way he gave up his time, his free time for you, for Negroes. He gave this time up for the children of Israel. The same way you got to give your time up for them, right? And that comes with this work, man. You can't have faith without works is dead. What is work? Going out on the street corners, man. Having these food drives, right? Keeping the commandments. That's work, right? And faith, what is that? Faith is a belief. Believing that Christ is going to come back and crack that sky for you, right? For us, for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. He for us, not everybody. Salakia. 1 second, y'all. Someone crazy. All right, I'm not showing the class right now. I'm teaching right now. I'm gonna call you back. Yeah, Cat, I'm teaching. I'm about Sluggy, y'all. Like I said, man, love yourself and your brother just like Christ loved you, man. Right? Read on.
Greater love hath no man.
Greater have no man than a man that do what?
That a man that lay down his life for his friends.
Lay his what?
Lay down his life for his friends.
His life. You know what that look like, man? Greater have no love. So like a greater love have no man than this. I mean, there's no such thing as a love greater than this, man. There's nothing that's topping this type of love, right? There's nothing that on this earth that can amount to what's about to be said. That a man lay down his life. You know what lay down his life mean? You know what that looks like? You know what that is? You know what that feels like to do? A sacrifice. As the brother said, a sacrifice I mean, you're making a sacrifice out for another person. That's love. You got to in order to sacrifice something for a person that, I mean, you probably don't know them or you do know them. That's called it's similar to love, man. I'm not gonna make a sacrifice to something I got doubt in it. I ain't really trying to hear what this person or thing got for me or anything. Like, I'm gonna just walk out on this person or this thing because I don't care about it. Hey, I'm gonna just leave it alone. I'm gonna let it die. As the Lorex said in that movie about the tree. That's one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. But you was singing the song, "Let It Die, Let It Die." I would just leave it alone. If I don't want it, if I'm not gonna make a sacrifice for it, I mean, it's clearly I don't love it. I put my whole time and my energy into it. I don't love it, man. Right? Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends, man. I lay down my life every time I go to camp. Every time I tell a brother, keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? Every time I tell a sister the same thing, because they coincide with what they coexist. They're together. They're not separate. I can't tell my brother, not to eat pork, and I don't tell my sister. Right. I can't tell my sister put down the weed, and I don't tell my brother to put down the weed. Right? Those are the things that we have to learn, that they coexist with one another. I can't do one without the other. I can't go to my sister like, no, you shouldn't be selling your body, sis. You shouldn't be doing that, and not tell my brother the same thing, because I'm sure his brother's doing it. I'm sure everybody done heard about OnlyFans. Oh, I do content. I sell content. You are a corn. I said corn with a C. Corn star. That what you doing. You corn star. Just replace the C with a P. You understand? That's what you're doing. You're selling yourself for a whore. Brothers and sisters are doing the same thing. The porn industry is ran by the small hats, man. They want you to commit sin. They want you to sin. Right? If we're in sin, then they do whatever they want to do to us. But if we not in sin, if we not smoking weed, if we not witches and warlocks selling crack, weed, heroin, cocaine, making potions, thinking that, if I pray this way and I pray like this, if I got my legs up in the air and my arm down on the ground and my head lift up, and while I'm praying to a certain God, I'm gonna get this type of money. Or if I pray to this rock and I rub these two rocks together, I'm gonna get this type of blessing. What are we talking about here? What are we? It's vain. It's in vain, man. That's the reason why Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the ones that's going through turmoil, treacherous things here in America, man. And we don't understand it because no one's ever sat us down and really had the energy and the time for us, the sacrifice to lay his own life down for us, man. But Christ was the only one to lay down his life for niggas, man, for Negroes. They don't want to listen, man. We hard-headed and stiff-necked. Rebellion. Rebellious people, man. That's what the book of Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1 says, man. Woe unto the rebellious children, man. We have the grace period. We have the mercy from the Lord, right? In order to get ourselves right so that we can fix the next brother or sister. And with that, I'm going to end the class right there. I'll be back next week, next Tuesday, right? And I have a set topic for y'all. And Lord allow, we start on time, man. And with that, I'm going to clip the class there. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabrakatah to all the brothers. Yahweh Shemal Atah Bashim Yahweh Shah to all the sisters, man. Shalom.